The Your Credit Matters segment today being brought to you by CreditSanitizer.com. You have a credit report and it is wrong. What are you doing about it? Credit Sanitizer has the solution. 2024 credit resolution. The importance of checking your FICO scores and credit reports in the new year, the start of the new year, can be a great time to set goals that could improve your life in the days ahead. Many people set resolutions to take better care of their health, spend time with family and friends, travel more, or make wiser financial choices. Yet there's another key New Year's resolution that you should consider adding to your list. Checking your credit. Checking your FICO scores and your credit reports are smart habits to develop. I'm going to give you a guide that'll help you understand why reviewing your credit is so important, how your credit information can impact your financial life, and simple steps you can take to improve your credit if you're not happy with its current condition. Your credit history has the potential to impact your life in many ways. Lenders, credit card issuers, and other companies often review your credit history to assess your risk as a potential customer when you apply for credit. As a result, negative information on your credit reports could make it difficult, sometimes impossible, to qualify for loans, credit cards, an apartment, or even to land certain jobs. Because there are so many opportunities for your credit history to affect your financial life, it's important to know what others see when they review your credit reports. You can accomplish this with this goal with routine credit checks from all three credit bureaus. Checking your credit report is simple, fast, and free. You can visit annualcreditreport.com to request a free credit report from each of the three major bureaus, Equifax, TransUnion, and Experian. You might have the right to a free credit report from each bureau once every 12 months, courtesy of Fair Credit Reporting Act. However, each credit bureau now gives consumers access to a free credit report as often as once a week as a courtesy. Why checking your FICO score is important. In addition to keeping tabs on your three credit reports, it's also essential to check your FICO scores on a consistent basis. 90% of top lenders use FICO scores, not FACO scores, not Vantage scores, FICO scores. So if you apply for a loan, credit card, or other financing product, there's a good chance a lender will use a FICO score not only to determine whether you qualify, but to set your interest rate and borrowing terms. A good FICO score could save you thousands of dollars. We're going to give you an example that illustrates the saving potential that a higher FICO score could be worth if you were financing $391,000, call it $392,000, 30-year fixed-rate mortgage. Again, $391,800 is the exact number we use because it's the median home price as of October 2023. FICO score, 760 to 850, APR, 6.45. These change a little bit, so don't just get the idea. Don't worry about the exact here. Payment, 2464. 700 to 759 FICO score, 6.67 is the APR, 2521 is the payment. 680 to 699, 6.85. Notice they're going up about 20 basis points each time. 2567 is the payment. 660 to 679, 7.06 APR, 2624. FICO score, 640 to 659, 7.494 APR. 2738 is the payment. 620 to 639, 8.04 is the APR. 2886. Consider the first row and the bottom row of what I just read to you. The difference between 8.04 and 6.451 APR might not seem that drastic. Yeah, when you break down the numbers, you'd pay an extra $422 a month for the mortgage if you had that lower score. Where do you check your FICO scores? Cleanall3.com. Cleanall3.com. We've set up that link for you. Cleanall3.com. You can go there. Yes, it does cost you to check your FICO scores. Doesn't cost you for the report. They're going to actually give you a report that's more in-depth and detailed than the report you're going to get from Annual Credit Report. Cleanall3.com. You can go there. I'll tell you this. I pay to monitor my credit and my wife's credit. I look at them like a hawk. Now, I manipulate them sometimes, so I'll let our utilization rates fluctuate just so I see what happens, so I can report it to you and know what I'm talking about because I've done it. That is Your Credit Matters, brought to you by CreditSanitizer.com. You have a credit report and it's wrong. What are you doing about it? CreditSanitizer.com. They have the solutions. And then if you want to talk about the debts, as I mentioned, if you want to get rid of that credit card debt, private student loan debt, maybe cars, we'll talk, it's possible. What else? Unsecured debt. Give me a call at 800-306-1990. I'll put you in touch with Chris Corrales. He and his team help with that portion. Not something that we do at Geneva, but Chris and his team do that portion.